Hey sports fans, welcome to this week's edition of Tahoe Sportsline. We've got Crystal Tooney and Coach McLaughlin here in the house to give their picks this week. Guys, good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, let's get to it.
All right, before we get to it, Crystal, let's talk about our Facebook contest from last week.
Well, our Facebook contest from last week was just like every other week. Frank Savage won an ATV tour from Lake Tahoe Adventures, and Kenny Rogan won $25 to the Naked Fish. And you can win too. All you have to do is log on to our Facebook page, submit your picks against us, and we'll pick the winners next week.
That Lake Tahoe Adventure Tours is a $125 gift certificate. Pretty cool prizes.
Yeah, for sure.
Indeed.
All right, Coach, before we get started on this week's picks, how did we do last week?
Well, Crystal and I were 1 and 2, but somebody picked the winner of the Reno Tahoe Open. Now, I don't know who it is, but he's got a kind of a dark tie on with no stripes. Good job on that one. All right. What we're going to do this week, though, it's preseason football time. So guess what we're not going to do is preseason football because it's backups against backups. Lots of time for that later.
It's better than golf.
Yes. Well, nobody's arguing with that.
We've got a major this week too. I mean,
Still better than golf.
I don't know. It's preseason.
First game we're going to pick is Angels versus Indians. And call me crazy, I'm picking the Angels for a couple of really good reasons. They are far better against righties than they are lefties, and they're facing a right-handed pitcher. That's the only thing they're winning at is facing right-handed pitching. And the Angels have a winning record against the American League Central, where the Indians are.
And I'm going to call you crazy. The Indians are definitely going to win this one. They are 10 games over 500, whereas the Angels are 11 games under 500. I like Cleveland in this one.
The American League Central right now is the AL East. Right now it's the three hottest teams in the American League, minus the Red Sox, of course. But boy, Masterson, when the Red Sox lost him in the trade, sad day for Red Sox Nation. I'll take the Cleveland Indians in this one.
Well, speaking of Red Sox Nation, we got the Red Sox against the smoking hot Kansas City Royals. And I'm going with the hottest team in baseball. 16-4, 15-4 since the All-Star break. The Kansas City Royals are for real. And they got the best pitching staff in the American League with their ERA.
You know, I can't add much to that. I like Kansas City in this one for sure. I think we're setting you up in this one.
You're totally setting me up. The Royals have lost 4 games since the All-Star break. The Red Sox, pretty much 500 teams since the All-Star break. That's why I'm going to take the Red Sox in this one.
And you're a Red Sox fan, right?
Maybe just a little.
Can't bet against them.
Makes sense to me. And speaking of the other hot team in baseball, Tampa Bay is playing against the Dodgers. 2 extremely red-hot teams. This is kind of a tough one to call, but I like Tampa for this reason. The guy who they're pitching, Jeremy Hellickson, doesn't have a great ERA, but they score a lot of runs behind him. And I know they're going against Kershaw, but I kind of like that factor, and I also like the fact that the Rays, plain and simply, playing the toughest division in baseball. They're pretty much ready to face these good teams. Dodgers have been beaten up on patsies.
The Dodgers are still beating up on teams, though. They are the hottest team in baseball right now. I like Kershaw on the mound. His ERA is ridiculous. I'm going to go with the Dodgers.
Kershaw's ERA may be ridiculous, but have you looked at his record? 10-7, and they're calling the MVP of baseball right now? Come on. They haven't played anybody that counts or anybody with a winning record. We'll see against the Rays. I'm with Danny on this one. I'm going to take the Devil Rays.
I don't know. You guys submit your picks on Facebook. Let us know what you think. But pick the Dodgers. I'm right on this one.
It's kind of hard to bet for the Dodgers, so I'm sorry. But, 3 really good games. Waiting to hear what you guys have to say. And Facebook competition starts right now, correct?
Right now. Log on to Facebook. You can submit your picks against us, the experts.
Real quick, your golf picks for this week, because I know you're golf fans.
I'm taking Graham McDowell.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods myself. That'll do it for this week's edition of Tahoe Sportsline. We'll see you next week.